Is this potential government shutdown looming March the 14th? Speaker Johnson says there's going to be a vote on Tuesday. Will Republicans be able to pass this on party lines, or do you need Democratic votes?
Well, that remains to be seen. You know, the text was just released yesterday, compliant with the 72-hour rule before a vote. We're still digging through it. Like most bills, there's some good in there, there's some not so good in there, and we got to make an aggregate decision. I will say, you know, Tom and I are friends. We came in together. We obviously co-chair this bipartisan group together. And we do lament the fact of any single-party bill. The construct in this country is if you get 218 votes, you get everything, and if you get 217 votes, you get nothing. And that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So the reason that we do what we do is we want two-party solutions, including on the CR. So it remains to be seen whether the votes are there or not, but I think we're really going to be learning over the next 24 hours what's in it and what's not in it.
So you haven't decided your vote?
Correct.
What about you, Congressman Swazi? Because Leader Jeffries initially said in a letter Democrats cannot back it. You have the text. Are you a no?
Right now, I'm a no. I mean, there's been no outreach on a bipartisan basis. What Brian and I are trying to do in this environment, you can imagine, is not too easy. Yeah. Everything's very fractured. Everything's very divisive. And to overcome that requires trust building and requires people to work together. In the case of this CR, there's been offers to negotiate, and there's been very little negotiated. It's kind of been a my way or the highway type of thing. And I think that's going to go on for a while. I think that the leadership is going to try and do my way or the highway for a while, and then at some point they're going to need Democratic votes, and then people will start negotiating.
A while meaning we could be staring down a shutdown March 14th?
Well, we'll find out on Tuesday or Wednesday. I believe the government funding runs out at the end of the week. Yeah. We're scheduled to end votes on Wednesday. Oftentimes that does not happen during weeks like this. But it's incumbent upon every legislator to read the text and to make an aggregate decision. Does a good outweigh the bad? We never want to shut the government down. That's why I think we need no budget, no pay. If you cut legislators' funding off, if they don't pass a CR or a budget, I think you'll have a much different outcome. So people need to put their money where their mouth is.
Right now, the Republicans are counting on all the Republicans in the House to stick together to pass this through the House with no Democratic votes. That's what they're counting on. That's why they've conducted themselves this way. Then it goes to the Senate. In the Senate, you need 60 votes. You don't have 60 votes with the Senate Republicans. So it's going to become a challenge for the Senate Republicans and the Senate Democrats to decide who's going to get blamed for this thing. And wouldn't it be better if we all just worked together to try and find common ground? The way This is not normal what we're doing. The idea of a full year continuing resolution is not the normal process. And there's a lot of bad stuff that I see in this bill that I don't like.
And I will add, Margaret, I've lived through government shutdowns as an FBI agent, and it's horrific. Title III wiretaps get shut down. Surveillance teams get shut down. It has massive implications that most people don't realize. You never, ever want to shut the government down. It should never happen.